How's it going, everyone? It's Hedgins with Uninstall Bros, and we are back in all the Mons. Currently, right now, I got some new duds. I upgraded everything to the Tier 4 set, and now we need to go get some all the Modium. Uh, let's see here. We also are going to grab a couple things. I did upgrade one of my gear. Um, I did also get a seed for netherite going, which is nice. And I think that's pretty much it. So we're going to take our jar, go try and find an ancient city. Oh, we do need to set that up. Okay. So we're going to do this tablet of locating. And we need to do, I think it's these deep slate bricks. I also wanted to, there are a couple things I was thinking I didn't really need anymore in here. Did find a bow. Since I was able to beat the Wither, we could upgrade uh, our tier. So um, yeah, and then actually before we go, since enchanting is a little bit lacking, I have been using the reforge table here, and our hat is the only thing that is still on a blue tier. So let's see here. Magic damage reduced, lightning damage reduced, projectile and magic, plus some armor. This has max health and luck though, so I think we're going to try and do that one. We'll need more sigils of rebirth. I think I need more levels too. There we go. All right, so now we have all of our stuff upgraded to at least, I think it's epic. You in there. Keep you. Oh, and our villager hat. We don't need that. Grab our other backpack and let's head out. So we did find another one of these towers. I'm not going to take everything this time because we already have a lot of this stuff, but uh, let's grab our base. Then we're going to take one of our ritual razors. And it's going to locate an ancient city for us. So the ancient city is 2,500 blocks away. So let's head that way. Oh, there's another dire wolf house. Oh, were we actually closer to it? That's funny. It's probably going to be under this mountain here, isn't it? Our armor gives us Electroflight, is one of its abilities. A drizzle. Oh boy. Yep, under here. Right next to another gym. If you don't know, ancient cities usually are under mountains like this. So we will just go down and see what we can find. Let's do. Welcome to the deep dark. Now we are here for two things. We want. Kind of actually sad I don't have a warp scroll. Anyways, uh, we're here for Aldomadium, and we're here for the oh gosh, what's it called? Aldomadium template as well. Let's put some. No, we do want that there. Get some more luck. Make sure we're on our highest tier. Link cables. We can turn this into diamonds. Skulk's always good. I actually kind of want to try a party switching strategy. I know I also need these catalysts for a couple things. I just can't remember what at the moment. All right. That is a lot. No. Let's do create. I want to do chaining. Oh, interesting. Okay. Chaining AoE. Alright, let's see if we can't. Okay, so chaining doesn't seem to work like I want it to. There's another shrieker. And as much as we don't want to take out all the shriekers because there is we also will want to fight the warden at some point. Wait, is that suspicious clay right here? How about you guys stop? I think this is suspicious clay. That's funny. But I do realize I forgot a brush. We need a feather for the brush. Whoops. I mean, this is technically a structure. So if we place this down, it is not breaking the rules. Having a jar in an ancient city seems like a crazy choice, but put all this stuff in here. Oh, you know what? We also need another pickaxe for this. So the recipe, we're just going to grab a couple of those. Take one. We need netherite. And a smithing table. Let's just put it here. Okay, so we're going to grab that. We're going to take this one and take our fortune 2 of it. Put you there. Don't have any more gems of the earth. So now we have fortune 5. Okay, or fortune 4, my bad. I think that should do it. You want to pick our base back up. Oh, right. We went and got the brush because there's the clay right here. Nice. Now we have The aluminium smithing template. Yeah, I'm going to take the books as well. And maybe these blueberries. Alright. So if we see any other suspicious clay, it's just kind of a bonus. We can at least make some now. I think that's going to miss, actually. It's a good thing this doesn't trigger it. Alright, I don't see any shriekers. We could also try and make sure to capture. Nah, probably not. Forgot that I took off the double jump. And that looks like all the aluminium to me. Nice. So let's grab, I also made here this wand for some ranged mining. But because of how this works, you can't actually break aluminium until we're with a spell. Which is why we grabbed our pickaxe. Grab the sapling. Also, that sounds great. Alright, let's just see if there's anything else here. But we got all the modium, and we got 8 too, so that's pretty darn good, because we'll be able to double that with our crusher. That could be interesting. And now we just sneaky around. There's some gold, which I'm gonna take because we always seem to be out of gold and can never find any. Smithing template. Knowledge of the ages will be useful later. I don't think that's the one I want for the hell shelf. Yeah, just a potion regeneration. Oh my. Oh no, it can be a normal bookshop. Okay. I was thinking that they really changed that. I was gonna be real sad. Sure. Also sure. Um, so this one says +2 luck or experience gained on weapons. I don't particularly use weapons, but I wouldn't mind more luck. And I think I'll put it in here. Oh, none of that is what I want. Okay. Haven't seen any more aluminium or suspicious clay for that matter. A rider flute. I'll have to check that out. Thought I saw some just a second ago, but I guess not. Let's go up here and see if we can find some clay, and if not, we will head out because 8 is plenty to at least get us to the teleportation zone, or we can make a telepad and go to the mining dimension. And there we can always get more aluminium. But getting another free template would be nice. Ow. Oh, that's a shrieker right there. No thanks. Yeah, there are lots of chests here, so I should have also grabbed a warp scroll. Should really just keep some of those on me since we're not using waystones. Take our mirror back. Alright, we can also just leave this wayfinder and we will be able to get back here anyways. So, I think so many shriekers right there, it's ridiculous. Honestly though, I think we're ready to head out. Yep, all done. All done. Slow fall plus elytra though is killer. Oof. Wow, that cave literally goes right to it. And there's a tree here. Well, that's awesome. Now the problem is that as great as this is, we are full in this warp nexus. Um, so I think we are just gonna do that though. And then yeah, we can create a portal for that later. Yeah, so that last one will bring us actually back to the ancient city, which is kind of nice that this is here. And as always, yeah, I don't think there's one here. But now we have a spot in the savannah. Oh, there's even a Poke Center right over there. Let's go take a look at it. Nice. If this was the starting point, this would be killer. Oh my goodness. They changed how they look. This looks like Nurse Joy now. That's hilarious. Oh. Some chests here that we can, I mean, that's not bad loot for just being in a Poke Center. Created red delicious apples. Yeah, they updated this, and I didn't even realize it. This is nice. It makes finding Poke Centers like a bigger deal. All right, let's put our jar down and kind of reset our spawn location for it. And now we're gonna get, well, several things, but mainly because we need our netherite to grow. Still, we are going to put all this stuff away first. Oh, interesting. All right. So right click on a tamed animal to place it inside the flute, right clicking in to release it. Allow it to be recalled into the flute with another right click. To completely release the animal from the flute, you must right click while sneaking. Flute can store two right animals at the same time. You can switch between them by scrolling the mouse wheel and sneaking. Nice. I am curious if we can do that to a Pokemon. But for now, we'll put that in here. We're going to take our Aldermodium. We're going to put it in our Crusher. Keep my levels for now. So now we got 16. 16 Aldermodium. Now we are going to, first and foremost, we are going to make this teleporting pad. And I don't think it'll work. Oh, this teleports to the unknown. Oh, no, no, no. It's just saying that that's what it does. Can I just break it? Okay. We got to keep it. So the problem that I have is that when you're in the overworld, you go to the mining, nether the other, and then the end beyond. which is great. But we don't stay in one place, so we're going to need to do a stabilized warp scroll for sure. Blaze powder. This can go in here. This can go in here. This and this can also go in here. Alright, now that we have a stabilized warp scroll, let's go put our telepad, or our teleporter. We'll put it here. And we'll leave our jar here. Now we're at the mining dimension. Now we can always use that. But if we do this, we record our location and now we can just come back. And since we're here, we'll do a little bit of mining real quick. With our little wand. Just in case you're wondering how this works, no mobs spawn in here. And we can now officially also get to the end. So there's nothing I particularly need in the end, so I'm not going to do that right now. But it goes through all the layers, including the nether, so we can actually get ancient debris this way. A lot of people will just set up a miner. We will probably set up a little mining turret so we can auto mine. But for now, and once we get a little lower, which I probably should just fallen lower, honestly. But again, even things like gold just are in so much more abundance here. You don't really have to worry unless you want to build here what you do or how it looks. Alright. So this should be low enough to where hopefully we'll actually be able to find more aluminium. Just to prove that it's here. Oh, and we did find some ancient debris. So ancient debris we should also What is a memory? I mean, draconium ore is good. So yeah, if you can set up a auto miner here, it's pretty great. I'm not sure how to do that with ours. I might look at that. But once we get our turret set up from the nether, which I made a turret that has this mining spell on it. And again, you just then use source. We can also create our own source farm in here with some cactus and snad. And we should be able just to mine the whole dimension if we wanted. But yeah, aluminium is in here. Again, aluminium is still rare. So I don't know how quickly I'll actually end up finding any. But I do have to go get ready for some things, so... But we succeeded in getting that. Now let's... There's another one. Here we go. Let's go back to our jar real quick. Drop this stuff in here, including this one. Put our binder back. Ah, I see. This seems to have broken when I was at source. How much of this pearl stuff is in here? How much of this osmium is in here? Nope, not that one. We want this one. We are primarily worried about the gold. We did also get quite a few diamonds. And that's just from that little time in that mining dimension. So, last thing I'm going to do is use up our netherite to duplicate our template. And then we will use this one with an aluminium. Oh, we haven't upgraded our spellbook to tier 3. I can't do that yet. That's funny. I think, though, I could do these. So let's see. We did get only 3 ancient debris, so I'm not going to worry about that. We only have 8 more. So I can only do two. Well, we're going to let that build up. Since I still don't have the Archmage Soldier, we can't do that. But I will show you just real quick. We'll use our hat. Now this has, let's see, 4 mana, 100 plus 4 mana regen plus 100 max mana. This has a bunch of spell. Oh wait, no, that was there before too. Hold on, 200 max mana and 6 mana regen. Um, Plus additional spell power. Yet double the spell power and over double the spell power. So we now have an Aldemodium hat. Plus our armor and stuff are way better. We also do have a lot of quests we could probably get. Don't need the wall. I will take that. Some more Aldemodium. Some Arcanist gear. Oh, and a Fortune 3. How nice of them. So yeah, now that I have, let me see. Yeah, there's still a smithing template in there. So we can do, um, oh no, that works. We'll do these as well. There we go. So huge boost for us and our magic. Anyways, thanks guys for this quick little stream. Hope you have a great day, and I will see you next time.